Hello, welcome to a new vlog. This is actually future Angela. I forgot to do an intro for this video and an outro, so I'm doing it now. My friends and I went on a little trip to Denver, Colorado. It was my first time being in Denver. I really enjoyed myself and it was very chill. We didn't do a lot at all, but it was exhausting, which is just signifying how old we are now. But we had a great time. I got to spend time with my friends and in a new city that I very much so enjoyed. So on to the vlog. So I got a new carry-on suitcase because my other one broke. And we were only going for a few days, so my goal was to pack everything in my carry-on. And this may sound weird, but this is the very first time that I have ever only taken a carry-on going on a trip. I am an overpacker. It's just what I do. But I was very motivated to only do a carry-on this trip, and I'm very happy to say that I did. Once I got off the plane, I took the train to Union Station. From there, I took a very short Uber to where we were staying. We stayed at Sonder. This was a first for me. Sonder is a hotel, apartment style type stay. I really enjoyed it. I think it would be very good for longer stays as well, but it was very close to everything. We were able to walk everywhere, which I absolutely loved about Denver, was just how walkable it is. And not only that, it's just so scenic and beautiful. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Currently a little lost. That's the fun in things, you know? You get lost and you find new places. It's called a journey to mimosas. We went to this restaurant to grab a quick bite for lunch and to do some work. We both ended up just having a salad. Then we went across the way to a coffee shop to get some caffeine and do some more work. Denver was definitely the scooters. We went to Bar Taco for dinner. I was excited. I've heard of Bar Taco, never had it, so I was really excited to try it. The food was good. I had the pork belly tacos, and of course I always need something sweet, so we got churros and ice cream. We took a walk to Starbucks this morning, which was next to this beautiful lake and just beautiful scenery of downtown Denver. After we worked there for a little while, we ended up going back to our hotel and watching Haunted Mansion, the new one, which was so good, and then got ready for the night. This night we ended up going to an art walk, which it was a street that had a lot of galleries open and vendors on the street selling different types of merchandise. I ended up going back to the room early to get packed up since we were leaving the next day. Called Golden, and our plan was to get breakfast while we were there and then go to a wine tasting that we booked. Well, ended up that, well, we got to the restaurant a little later than expected and the wait was longer than anticipated, so unfortunately we had to just go to Starbucks to get some breakfast, and then we ended up going to the wrong location for the winery. So it was a little bit of a rough start to the morning, but it ended up being a really good day. With James, one of the founders of Blanchard Family Wines. He asked us a few questions regarding the type of wine that we prefer to drink, and then he brought us 4 different wines to taste. The wine selections were great. I did have a favorite one, which was the white wine. It was a dry white wine, but it was really good. I got a little hungry and needed something to help soak up all the wine that we were drinking. So right down the way was a little bakery, and I got a croissant, which was so good. Honestly, probably one of the best croissants I've ever had. Before heading to the airport, we decided to stop and get some food. We were feeling breakfasty, so we found a diner that sold breakfast all day. Got a bite to eat. After, we stopped at a bookstore where I could get a postcard. Then we walked around for a little bit, seeing some sights before heading back to Sonder to get our luggage, and then we headed to the airport. a great time in Denver hanging out with my friends. It was a really relaxing trip and I'm excited to go back one day. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.